Anyways, Vision is scared of the noise outside.
They're both scared of the noise.
Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, she wakes up. Wanda wakes up first.
Mm-hmm.
He's flicking the light on and off.
Yeah. I'm not saying it. I wouldn't drop that. She's not flicking anything but the light.
Yeah. Flicking the old light.
Damn it.
That's fucking horrible. All right, let's get it together.
Hello and welcome to the Crab House Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about WandaVision, episodes 1 and 2 in the same episode. My name's Bryce. I'm joined by Kirren.
Hello.
And Jayson.
Hello.
Why did you do it?
I don't know.
I was put on the spot.
Oh, what? Okay.
I didn't know I was going to get introduced then.
Yeah. Normally we we do that every time.
Yeah.
Yep.
So WandaVision, quick recap.
Yep.
It's WandaVision. There you go. I don't know how to recap.
I want something. Give us something.
Come on, Bryce. Come on.
So
Don't start off with how much you hated it. Build into it first.
Yeah.
Wanda, she's I don't even know how to explain it. She's set in the 50s ish, 60s, 50s.
Yeah.
Thereabouts.
Mm.
Her and Vision hanging out. They've just moved into a new neighborhood.
Yep.
Do we know what the neighborhood's called?
West
Philadelphia.
Born and raised.
It's West something. I forgot.
They say it.
I might have
I
wrote
think
it.
I would have made a note, but
You think?
Yeah, you would
Oh,
have, but
well.
no.
So they're there. They're newlywed.
Oh, it's
kind of
just-
sets it up in the first
Yeah.
scene, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Watching that, I'm like, why has Marvel made this? What's the target audience for this?
So let's start off with, did you watch the trailer, Bryce?
No.
I knew you didn't. That's why I started with you. Did you watch the trailer, Kirren?
Yes, I can't really remember it.
Yeah, I had watched it when it came out, and I didn't remember it either. I watched the episodes, then watched the trailer after, which was a weird way to do it. Don't know why I did it, to be honest. And yeah, it spoiled a couple of things, but when I was watching it, I thought, well, because I remember black and white stuff, sort of thing, when I was watching the trailer. But maybe the first 10 minutes, 8 minutes will be this black and white sitcom thing, and then we'll get into the...
It'll give you something else to
It just
put your
it
foot
kept
on
going,
to be
didn't
like,
it?
yeah.
It just did the sitcom out through the whole thing.
Yeah.
The 60s sitcom.
Yeah.
Which you don't like.
I never said what?
What was your overall impression?
Let's put it this way. If it wasn't the Marvel Universe, I wouldn't be watching it, probably.
You would have turned it off, you reckon?
I don't think I would have turned it off, but I probably wouldn't be interested to watch the next episode.
What about if it was Black Mirror? Oh, that's a weird...
Oh, because I know what Black Mirror is, I'd watch it.
But you know,
obviously.
so we know what this, like what Marvel is, so you know that the whole thing isn't going to be this.
Yeah. So I'm going to watch it. But say if it was just some, I don't want to say indie, but something that's not based on something that I've already watched, like something that I already know about.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
What did you dislike? Did you find it
I
pointless?
didn't dislike anything.
The list's too long? You don't want to... Because we don't
Yeah,
want to
that's the way it is. I just hated it that much that I can't think of anything that I... What?
When we first talked about it, I went in and started watching it, and I probably got 5 minutes in, and I had to turn off like, I'm not in the fucking mood for this right now. Later, I think the next day I returned to it, and I found it charming as fuck, and I really enjoyed both of them. What about you, Jason?
Bryce, I was waiting for Bryce's reaction to that.
What was your reaction to that?
Did
Did
you
you
not
not find
I
it
seen
charming?
your eyes roll. Don't lie.
Talking so much shit.
Oh, God. Even in my notes, Bryce hated it. It's so weird that it says that in there.
Is that going to be our talking point for the whole thing?
How much you hated it.
Because there's nothing in the fucking show, so
Yeah,
we're going to talk
you
about how
dislike-
much...
Why wouldn't you just say you didn't like it?
It's because I don't not like it. I'm neutral on it. It's because it's the Marvel universe that I'm going to keep watching it. But if it was any other show, I don't think any of us would have watched it.
The people listening or watching, he didn't make any notes.
Yeah.
I
We
also
could
did-
argue he didn't make notes about other films, couldn't we?
You could argue that.
You could definitely argue
You
that.
could say his phone is somewhere right
You
now, and
could,
he can't really look at it.
Yeah, we don't know where.
So-
but,
I have to bounce my notes off you guys, but it's off your notes, so it's trying to remember.
But that's why I wrote about you hating it.
Yeah.
So you could remember it.
that I hate.
Remember that you don't like it and you dislike everything about it and you think it's a waste of time.
For some reason, I think you're putting your thing on me.
No, I enjoyed it.
You haven't.
Like
I
he's
enjoyed it.
projecting.
No,
yeah,
I enjoyed it.
That's
I
the
enjoyed
word
it.
I'm looking for.
I enjoyed it. I did. I liked it. Like, so.
Keep lying to yourself.
No, so this.
Can I just say we're trying to bait you? We
Yeah,
just wanted a bit of
yeah,
info
we-
at the start.
So, it was just a little bit of a funny, humor.
I
Everyone's
don't
laughing.
like humor.
Yeah, we're all laughing.
We
You're
have
laughing
canned laughter right
you're-
now.
Yeah, you're laughing on the inside. The canned laughter thing is something that I'm not a huge fan of, but I get it in this. Weirdly enough, I get it more. But I seen a
Sorry.
tweet.
Canned laughter? That's a term I've never heard before.
That's when they just added in, and it wasn't. There's like, it's the fake laughter they record from the
So
shows.
that's the track.
I also
Yeah.
didn't know what it was, but Kieran said it, and I fucking grabbed it and went with it.
I know stuff.
Good
So,
job,
sorry.
Quib.
When you said you didn't know, I was worried. I was like, oh, great.
Well,
Kieran's wrong again.
yeah. No,
Um,
it is called that.
So there was, I think I read a tweet that said, which reminded me of this, was, I want to watch WandaVision with your dad.
Let me explain myself.
So no, but the idea is that I feel like a lot of older people would enjoy this because it's kind of like flashback to the shows they used to watch, right? Like I'm wondering, I don't know because my dad doesn't really care about some of that sort of stuff, but Marvel and stuff like that. But he watched a lot of these 60s shows.
Yeah.
So like I'm wondering if they would like it. Not even knowing. Like, is it funny to not even know that it's a Marvel show? I wonder if I put it on to someone that hasn't watched Marvel, and they're like an old person, and they're like, "Oh, I don't remember seeing this show. Oh, it's WandaVision. It's about this," and they go, "Okay," and they sat down and they actually watched it. Would they laugh and find it funny and interesting? I don't know.
That's actually very interesting. I wonder if that would if it's set up like.
Some of the
Does the story hold itself? It's because like the story is very like small comedic stuff.
But some of the jokes are poking fun at what would be funny at the time, and then there's other jokes in there that aren't. They're what's funny right now.
Yeah, they mix it up.
Yeah.
But that's why, like, someone might not know, except for the fact of the intro and.
Bryce,
Yeah.
your giggle was
Wait.
at the mastication joke.
No.
That was my. Well, we're jumping ahead, but that
Yeah.
was.
Actually, that was I did giggle at that. No, the first thing that I giggled at was "Oh, you're like a computer." Oh, no, I am not like a computer.
Yeah. Their effects as well. They have the budget to make them amazing, but they're trying to go for the effects of the time. So when she's moving like the plates, they look like they're on strings.
Yeah,
the
they
way
look
they're
like
moving.
when that
bottom.
when that one goes up the top, yeah, it's very stringy
Yeah.
and stuff. So I was like, you could, because it's supposed to be believable. I guess we'll get into
Yeah.
something later. Yeah.
But it seems like this one they might be going for a few, but mainly they're going for Bewitched right now, and they're trying to mock that. And
So this is the thing that. Sorry, you go. Keep
I
going.
was just gonna say Bewitched has a lot of stuff. I just know because I used to make little films when I was a kid. If you pause the camera and get the people to stay in place, and they quickly run over and put something in their hand, keep filming, it does a little jolt, but it looks like it just appeared in their hands.
Yeah.
And they do this.
They did it
They
deliberately.
did it with the rings,
Yeah, they did it with the rings and maybe even the
the door when he walks through it.
no,
she falls?
like in I think the second episode when they do the string holding up him.
he's
Yes, yeah,
flying.
Like it like flicks on like weird like how they would have done it then.
yeah,
when
and they moved. They
yeah.
obviously it appeared.
Yeah, they
like
could have made
paused.
that look good, but
Yeah.
they deliberately didn't.
And I like that they go for that. And she also has the voice of that time. He doesn't do it as much, but she definitely changes her
Because
accent.
he's very English.
Yeah, but it
Which
fits him fine.
might be the thing for that time as well, I guess. Is he more English than before? I don't know.
I don't think.
I
No,
don't-
he's
I
always
just-
had
normal.
that, the Jarvis voice.
yeah, I know he's got that accent, but I don't know. I don't know if we want to go like fucking through the episode.
You
or
might as
something.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so this was the thing I was going to say about Bewitched. I tried not to look too much stuff up before we talked about stuff, just because I don't know. random thing might come to my head. But after the second episode started, that is like the Bewitched theme.
Yes, yeah.
So I was
That's
like,
when I fully saw, okay, they definitely are going for that. I
Yeah.
thought it when she did a few things. She did the sign and said sold. And then when he carries, he goes through the door. Like, what's his little ability he always has?
like phase.
Yeah, he can go through stuff.
Yeah.
That all was very Bewitched stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought in the first episode, but the second episode had the intro. So I was thinking, okay, so I looked up, and the first intro was based on Dick Van Dyke, which was a TV show in the 60s. The Dick Van Dyke show, I guess. I think it aired, this is where I was looking at dates and stuff, but it aired 1961,
Mm-hmm.
and then Bewitched aired 1964.
Okay.
So I've got this weird theory going that they're going to go through TV shows
yeah.
through time. And that's like a thing in her head.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
here comes the Brady Bunch. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what as soon as I went to colour, I thought of Brady Bunch, but there might be a few other ones.
There could be something in between.
Because she's Pregananat.
Yeah.
No, they undid it though.
No, she was still when they went
Oh,
back.
did they?
Yeah, she was
Okay.
still. So maybe that might be a bit later though, but I don't know because there's a couple of shows they can just do. Probably ones I don't even know about. But
Yeah.
like a bunch that they could just do. Because so that was when. I mean, it starts off with that, and then my next note is August 23rd. So I tried to look at dates, right, to see if those go into play. Like 1961 was when Dick Van Dyke show started, and August 23rd could be in 1961.
Yeah, okay.
So then you could argue that, although weirdly enough, the show aired October, so it doesn't really add up. But whatever, it's like the same year, so it's fine, right? So, but then maybe there's another meaning towards it. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I was just thinking when you were talking as well, the fact that when we were speaking about him not doing the accent, she like seems in the element, but he's not as adjusted to this world. And even when he's at the business, he's asking them what he does here.
Yeah.
Because
Like, what's their purpose?
I feel like he's not in real control of this, but she might be doing something.
Mm,
She never questions anything of the.
she kind of, weirdly enough,
number two.
I don't disagree, but she actually has the only moments of realization that it might not be what it seems.
Yeah.
Where he doesn't necessarily have them. I guess the dinner table they kind of both do, but she's having it the other times.
Yeah.
Like it's only her. He doesn't go find like a colorful thing. He doesn't fucking hear voices from the radio. Like it's only her doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But they never tell him what his job is in that part. They just keep covering it up, and then
Yeah.
it turns out that he has to have an employee dinner. What are you laughing at?
What does he say? So what do we do with the company? We file the ins and outs of the thing. So what are you, simple or something?
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
I don't know if he says that, but okay. So after the date thing, and then he goes to work. The neighbor comes over.
Mm-hmm.
Agnes.
Oh, also, we should point
Agnes.
out the whole plot of this one is that they both don't know what's going to be on. They've marked a little heart
Oh,
above
yeah.
a certain date, and they both don't know why the heart is there.
Mm.
And they're working it out. So you have Agnes visit.
Yeah. What? So this is also spoilers for stuff. If you're like 100% don't want to know what happens, I guess in the future, because I don't know. But all I'm going to say is Agnes is also the mother's name in Bewitched,
Ah, okay.
which I just thought that was a bit weird.
Yeah, might be coincidence.
Might be a coincidence of something.
Yeah.
I wonder if like the Ralph character gets me. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but anyway, that's
You
another
never
thing.
see him, right?
No.
No.
So, but she mentions him 4 or 5 times.
You do see Ralph.
When?
He's the guy that talks about the masturbation. Sure, that's him.
No, that's you.
Oh, it
Maybe?
is too. That's sorry, that's Dottie's
Yeah.
husband.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
The one that looks like Ross from Friends, but with a moustache.
Yeah,
It so
yes.
looks like
There
him.
was a point.
I thought it was it. What? He's in it. Oh.
That's Jones.
Yeah, that's Joan.
Oh, okay. Well, that guy.
I thought I looked for a second. I'm like, is that what's his name? David.
I was about to say Beckham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, is that him? And I honestly didn't know for a second, but he's too little.
Yeah, it's way
no,
too short.
But they have the thing where it turns out he has to have an employee dinner set up, and then Jones, they're making fun of Jones because he got fired because of it. And he's like, I thought 5 courses would be enough.
Yeah.
And he's like, and that lousy excuse for entertainment. He's like, the string quartet. And there was one more thing. It was all amazing. He's like, and you overdressed or something. He's like, I was wearing a turtleneck.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, now that I've just thought about it, like Friends is they wouldn't. Like I'm just wondering, maybe they're grabbing things from other shows. Because I've watched Friends, alright, whatever. Ross looks like that exact thing in like his flashback thing, like when he was younger.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if that's
prom
like
episode.
in that time. Yeah. You know it. That makes sus on you.
It's even weirder.
So
You
like
looked it
maybe that
Yeah,
I
I
don't
looked
know.
it up.
It could not be.
When we're talking about Agnes as well, straight away, I don't trust Agnes.
Oh no.
Something is
So
up.
the problem is as well when you see like I put her as a big name actress. Like she comes and I'm like, her role isn't just to be a neighbor, right? There's something that she's gonna do.
Yep.
I don't know. There's little tells. The fact that she keeps mentioning Ralph and then you never. So I don't know if you want to skip straight to like the fucking end, but like there's a bit where she's sitting next to the boss's wife. In the fucking
No, let's finish the first episode.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Also, she's they're talking about the anniversary. So Agnes thinks the date might be the anniversary between Vision and Wanda.
Does she say that, or does Wanda hint
Oh no, they
it
keep
first?
guessing. She's like, "Oh, is it a birthday?" She's like, "No, not that." Or is it this? And then that's when she links. Or is it anniversary?
Yeah.
Yes. But that's when they're talking about Ralph. And she said, "Oh, Ralph wouldn't remember our anniversary unless there was a beer called June 2nd."
Yeah.
I don't know if June 2nd has any
Yeah, not
meaning
sure.
or it's just a
That's
random
probably
date to
their
have.
anniversary.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but like the reason that
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm just rolling my eyes at Bryce.
wait, is June 2nd something?
I'm like this. This is how I'm talking now.
Is June 2nd something? Or am I missing
No,
something?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay. I don't know.
It has to be in that universe.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
maybe it
think of
is
that.
something. Maybe there's something that happens on June 2nd or something. Maybe it's like Iron Man's birthday. Like I'm assuming they're throwing these
Speaking
little
of Iron Man,
Tony Stark.
Oh, yeah. The fancy toaster.
yes,
Yes. Very good.
that ad's also weird as well. We'll talk about that.
Yeah. But the fucking now what was I fucking saying?
Agnes.
Oh, they probably put a bunch of little Easter egg things in there. First of all, I thought the August 23rd thing might be something like that, but just the way that they made it seem like it's a time, so maybe it did start 1961 or whatever like that, or maybe it didn't. I don't fucking know. But like, yeah, all these little things that they add on, and that Agnes girl speaks really strange.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
It's
she
very
speaks
over
of
the
the
top.
time, don't you think?
is that how they spoke? Like, just
She seems
Definitely
to
on
be
the
long,
shows. She's over pronunciates her stuff and
Yep.
she's like very
and all her
loud.
sayings are all old school stuff, unless they're secrets. They're all like odd. Because she says, "Oh, it's going to be gas when they
whatever the fuck that
It's
means.
gonna
Yeah.
be gas.
maybe it's going to be lit."
gas.
You're so cool.
Yeah, thanks. Do you have a cap I can wear backwards for the rest of this?
I was thinking of wearing a cap as well.
No.
When the Agnes neighbor, I've wrote that as a note. My next note is the whole thing gonna be like this. There's like
Jeez.
but implying the fact that like is it all gonna be black and white in this sitcom thing, or are they gonna fade out earlier and then show something in works and then kind of go back in and like show that something's happening? I don't know.
It also begins like a VHS tape,
Or
and
this,
then like it loads in.
do you know this is a
starts
sound
playing.
change?
Ah.
Sound changes to like
yeah,
fucking
in the Marvel Studios thing.
yeah when
it
that
gets
comes
quite
up.
contained.
Of like you
Bass
actually
down,
listening.
treble up.
Yeah, the Dolby's gone.
It's all about
I
that
think those
bass,
are the terms
no
that I'm looking
treble.
for.
Yeah, they do that stupid thing that happens in sitcoms where two people are talking about different things, but they make it sound like it's the same thing, and they're on
Yeah,
the phone
yeah.
doing the thing. I was like, oh my god! Like you say one thing,
Yeah.
and then the conversation goes differently.
So
But,
Wanda thinks they're talking about being sexy for the Valentine's Day while he's actually talking about the dinner.
mm,
Yeah.
And then the Agnes had told her stuff to dress up as. So anyway.
yeah,
Communication, guys, honestly.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then so the boss comes around with Kitty from that '70s show.
Yes.
Don't know her fucking actual name. I just called her that. She's wearing? I mean, this is like '60s stuff, right? But What was that like? Was that see through or something, or like was that sexy?
I think it's
I
supposed
think
to be
it's just-
sexy of that time, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
think it's because she's just got some cleavage out.
She literally wears the magician's outfit later, which is like way more
Yeah.
revealing.
Mm. Anyway,
Eh?
put
I'm
your
just
hand
saying
down.
you put those two pictures next to me, and I'm gonna go in the room by myself.
But it's about what's underneath the dressing gown.
Do you know how
Well,
hard
then-
it would be to get that one piece off? God.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways.
Do we have much to say about the whole fact of them trying to make the dinner, and he keeps? I had this deja vu thing, like I've seen this in an actual show, but I can't work out what. Where
It
they
probably
keep trying to
has
hide
been.
the kitchen. It may be like a general thing.
It's like trying to think of the Muppets and stuff as well. They do all that. It happens
Straight
heaps.
to the fucking Muppets. I think Kermit the Frog and Piggy did
It's not
this.
Kermit the Frog that has it anyway. But yeah, no.
He's a
it's-
Muppet.
You're a Muppet. Sorry, I got real
I'm
defensive.
not
What's
getting
going on
in
in
that.
Alright, she's cooking and they are singing.
And Agnes has a whole meal prepared.
Yeah.
but she doesn't know how to cook it. Wanda
No,
doesn't.
Wanda doesn't know how to.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
Trying to use magic and she's fucking it up.
It's almost like that thing of, oh no, but she wasn't prepared. But then if they knew that they were cooking stuff, why wouldn't he be? Anyway, it's supposed to be a sitcom thing, you know?
Because he already thinks Wanda knows what
Yeah,
they're
I
doing.
know. You're supposed to be like, yeah,
Somehow.
And the woman should be at home cooking. That's Bryce always says that.
yeah,
That's
Always
what
says
Ozzy
it.
says.
Yeah.
yeah. That's what's written on there.
Yeah, right.
Most people have live, laugh, love or whatever.
right
Yeah.
next to the Reba albums.
Yeah. I don't know about them yet.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Shit though, I thought it was funny when she's trying to cook the chicken. Cook the chicken. I
really
went and
good.
I cooked the chicken. Oh, sorry,
Good
I've had
Italian.
too much water. She fucking cooks the chicken, and then she's like, "Oh, too much," and then she sends it back to eggs. Make
Yeah,
me laugh.
too far.
Why is it multiple eggs?
I don't know, Bryce. Shut up.
Yeah, that's probably, if he had notes, that would be the one note he had.
Yeah. He's just like,
Why'd you throw the lobsters out the fucking window?
she got scared because he came through.
Just put them down.
Yeah. No, it's all, so that's all like shit that happens in
Shit, I don't think
60s
there's
sitcoms.
not anything in there. I don't believe.
Oh, there probably is something like, I don't know. The amount of eggs is how
Yeah.
many fingers Iron Man has.
Oh, we missed, we talked about it, but they
uh,
were advertising the juicer or something.
The
And
juicer.
and it was by Stark. What
Toaster?
was it?
The
It was
toaster.
a toaster.
Yeah.
And that was by Stark. So
What was the...
There's
Ooh,
two
Man,
ads.
it really made me want a grilled cheese.
Yeah, they cooked the toast perfectly. It also made the Iron Man noise, right?
Jeez,
No, not the Iron Man
someone's
noise.
looked up a few
No,
things.
the fucking... Not the Iron Man noise, the... Choo thing. Like when he shoots.
Did it?
Maybe.
Like
Yeah.
as it was ready.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I
You're
can't
the one who
remember.
looked it up.
I'm fucking looking it up
But
now.
also when
No.
that's the first time you see color in the episode with the red light on the front of it flashing in time.
Yeah. Toastmate 2000.
Oh.
That's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
From Stark
If you're
Industries.
looking it up. but
No,
you
no,
stop.
I was looking up to see if the sound... I swear the sound was there because it made me think of it.
Yeah.
It made me think like, oh, Iron Man might be in the background there, shooting. I didn't notice the color though. I don't know why.
Yes, that's what it was.
Oops,
I
I
would
would
have
close
known.
my notes.
We get to the dinner. He starts accusing. He doesn't know. He wants to know who Wanda is. He starts accusing her.
He
Oh,
no,
wait,
he wants to know why they
the
were.
boss wants to know, Mr. Hart.
What was he accused her for?
No, he's like,
He wants to
where
know
are
her
you guys?
backstory.
When did you get married?
No, no, Kitty says
Where are
that.
you
The
from?
the wife says it
Yeah.
because I remember I was gonna write it. I deleted it. She asked fucking like 5 questions. And
Oh,
annoyed
that's
me.
right. She spams
Like who
it.
says fucking that? Like just ask one question.
Black and
Someone in,
white.
someone in a
That's
sitcom.
alright. But then then that was when the reality starts to kind of switch of just like because she can't give an answer.
Answer it.
And then
She
he
also
also
didn't
can't as
know
well.
earlier when Agnes wanted to know how long they'd been married.
Yeah, she just had no idea.
Yeah.
But that's the time when they kind of go, huh? And
It
they're
gets,
just like,
they start getting really weird. Both
Mm.
of them. Like he keeps, answer me. And then he starts choking. And then Kitty's going, stop it. Stop it. It's just giggling in between, like
Yeah.
really creepy.
like as if like Truman Showy, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh no, wait,
This
that
isn't supposed to.
yeah, this isn't how we're all like they're a robot. This is not how the program is supposed to go. Like this isn't in the script. Why
Yeah.
are you doing like you're supposed to answer and then he chokes because he's doing the wrong thing and then yeah, and she doesn't like. She's not like going, oh my god, he's dying. She's
No one.
Just-
Everyone's just looking. And
Yeah,
he's
they-
obviously choking.
yeah.
And then Vision has to use his powers to pull out the blah blah blah.
He doesn't have to. He just does it.
He has to.
No. He's a wonka.
Is there anything else to say after that?
No, they literally go, oh, I guess that was dinner, and they get up and leave.
Mm.
They barely ate anything.
Oh, they had breakfast for dinner.
Oh, I wrote that. Breakfast for dinner is fucking awesome. I'd love
Yeah,
to
yeah,
have
I'd be
breakfast.
happy with that.
That'd be
Like,
so
that's
fucking
perfect.
good.
That's what I wanted.
Um,
And then when they first entered, Wanda put her hands over the guy's eyes, which she thought was going to be Vision. So guess who? So as they're leaving, that's what Kitty
Yeah.
does as well.
Yeah.
She loves it.
that's like, thanks. No, yeah, something like thanks
We are
for
leaving now.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. That's
And then
funny.
the lobster's on the door, which obviously Agnes has added because
Mm.
she forgot it in the meal
yeah.
earlier. Like,
Or
what
when
a
it
lovely
flew out the
door
window,
knocker.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it could have been.
But I don't think it was. I mean, I don't know because she dropped off a pineapple as well, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I was going to say
yeah.
that was SpongeBob, but I didn't. I avoided. I wouldn't be that low.
Oh, that's good. At least
Yeah.
you didn't bring it up at all. So then no one,
I didn't say that.
no one knows.
Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely didn't talk about SpongeBob.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, there's no square
And then
pants.
it zooms out, so it ends once again in
So
like
she
this
does the
little
ring
shape.
thing. The
Oh
ring
yeah,
thing?
yeah.
The ring thing where she just puts rings on there and then
They're skipping how stuff's happening,
yeah, and then it does the end.
and they're in like a surveillance van watching. And you also see this is when you first see the symbol, and it's a circle with a sword in it. If you had notes, you would have known. It's on the
The
little
symbol-
map.
Yeah, it's got.
I
You
think
said
it's
in a
not-
surveillance van. What?
It zooms out. This says
I
the
don't know,
end.
I mean,
Out of the TV.
Yeah,
Not necessarily a
It's credits.
surveillance van, but it could be. I like that idea.
straight up.
I like the idea.
Straight
I more think of it
Could
just
be.
like
I reckon. Okay.
they're in the
Do we do
moon.
predictions later? We'll do predictions later.
Yeah, we
After
can-
the second
Yeah,
one.
after the second one. And then so episode 1, 22 minutes, 7 minutes of credits.
Yeah. How fucked was that?
It's just like, why is there so much of this?
Did you watch
No,
the
I did.
a
little
few of
bit.
the things that it's creating? You know what they are? The little things. It's like the RGB of screens of the old school.
Yeah.
So when you look really close to the old TVs, they have those little shapes. That's how they make the picture. So maybe that will progress and that will become digital or something in the future. Do you know
Possibly.
it had the 3 colors and it was making all the symbols?
I
Yeah.
kind of didn't watch it.
Ah,
But
so
then
it
turns
referenced something in the second episode. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it referenced
Oh,
more than that.
I'm
interesting.
gonna have to go back and rewatch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just like a
you
set
hated
piece
it.
from that.
But they
I
made
think it was a
those.
piano, maybe.
It turned into those rings though too. Didn't
Yes,
it?
yeah.
At some point, yeah.
And then it all breaks at the end. It all blows apart. Like all the little pieces go everywhere. And then we go WandaVision.
One division.
One division. One division.
One division. Oh, WandaVision.
Oh, wait, it's the name of the
Yeah.
fucking
That's
show.
where they sung that.
It's
Ah.
so it's
I thought they were
it's
saying one division.
yeah, it's Wanda and Vision.
Because it's One Direction. It's not one.
No, it's Wanda and Vision, not Wanda's Vision. Because his name's Vision in the show.
Yeah, but then where does Wanda
no,
come
I'm thinking
from?
more of it. It's like, that's actually clever. It's Wanda's vision.
Hey?
Yeah.
You said something dumb and made us think something.
Stupid idiot.
So I don't know if this is where I'm thinking. All right, episode 2, that's like the Bewitched theme and stuff like that.
Yep.
That came out in '64, so it's like years have passed, or no?
Yeah, you might be right. But
Why they have separate beds?
Because it's
That's
old
how they did it in the old school. Because fucking. Because, hey, Jay, when people have sex,
Oh,
they have
fucking
kids.
hell.
So if they're in separate beds, they can't have sex as
She
much.
puts them together anyway. So it
yeah,
doesn't matter.
because
Night vision.
So something's banging outside
He's a
and they
big-
don't know what it is.
Yeah, and it's
Like,
Agnes with that fucking mailman.
Agnes and Ralph.
Yeah,
the
that
mailman.
mailman they're banging.
Pew, pew,
I have that in my notes.
I'm the
Anyway,
messenger.
we're not up to
Sorry,
that.
sorry.
Pew, pew, pew.
Oh god.
She's an awesome actress.
She's funny.
I
I think
really
she's
like
funny.
her. And then even when the mailman walks by, she's like,
Oh, I'd give him a go.
yeah, it is. It's like a head tilt, isn't it? Like, oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, she's funny.
Anyways, Vision is scared of the noise outside.
They're both scared of the noise.
Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, she wakes up. Wanda wakes up first.
Mm-hmm.
He's flicking the light on and off.
Yeah. I'm not saying it. I wouldn't drop that. She's not flicking anything but the light.
Yeah. Flicking the old light.
Damn it.
That's fucking horrible. All right, let's get it together.
So they ended up, they use it as she used it as an excuse to pull the beds together. Then they make some magic there.
Wait, do they? Do they bang?
I think they start kissing, don't they?
Oh, well, I guess she's supposed to be pregnant by the end.
Yeah, and then Agnes and
So that's the time
the
that
mailman
she
sneak across.
became pregnant, I guess, because
He could be.
Does Vision need to sleep?
I was thinking the same thing, but I'm assuming he just
Recharges.
powers down, or he also
Doesn't have a penis.
he can. Well, the thing is, he can create a human body, so he would just create a penis.
Or maybe it's just like a lookalike human. Like Ken doll sort of thing.
Let's speak of it in episode 3.
Okay.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
What'd you write?
No, it's 7 o'clock. So
Sorry,
keep
that's
going.
what you were showing
Yeah.
me. I thought you were showing me your note. Yeah. So, and then they wake up in the morning and they're practicing the magic show, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
she wants to impress the girls, whatever that group is. I don't know. I can't remember.
They're doing a fundraiser for the school?
Sounds about
For
right.
For the children.
For the oh yeah,
Won't
that's a bit
somebody
culty.
think of the children?
Anyway, there's
And
more to
then-
speak about from that.
What are the boys doing? A neighborhood watch? Is that
Yeah.
what that is?
Neighborhood watch, except it's just a little gossip club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk shit about people.
So we also find the color
Aeroplane.
Yeah, and it's got the symbol of the sword once again.
Yeah.
Oh, does it? Okay, I missed that.
It's on the side when she looks
That's
at it the second time.
That's the first
Everything
time I saw
that's color has been red as well.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right.
Which is-
Because later on we see
Yeah,
blood
it was
in
yellow.
this.
It was yellow as well, right? It was Iron Man colors. That's what I remember.
Yep.
it. Oh,
I've said Iron Man a lot.
you're obsessed.
But the ad in this is different though.
The ad in this is different
It's
though.
a watch.
It is a watch.
I
and
didn't look up. It was called Strucker, and I want to know if that's the surname of, because it had a Hydra logo in the
Oh,
watch.
Yeah,
yeah.
so I've seen the Hydra logo.
1,000-meter high.
Oh, they mean the dude that
Ooh.
fucking. Wait. The dude that died in fucking the movie?
Sure.
I can't remember.
All of them.
It's either one of two guys.
Red
No, it's the
Sc-
guy
is it
that
Red Sc-
captured
no.
the fucking them, Wanda, right? Or is it the dude that I'm thinking of from Black
oh,
Panther?
the one that experimented.
Who's the guy from Black
you guys
Panther?
Are fucking jumping around a lot, eh?
Who's the guy from Black Panther?
That's-
That's
I don't
not
know.
Age. That's not okay.
Nah.
I don't know why. I just thought maybe that. Anyway, so yeah, because she heard that fucking like a helicopter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes out and there's a toy helicopter. But then Agnes rocks up.
And that's obviously what was hitting the house that night.
The helicopter.
I'm assuming that's what was whacking.
That's why she looked up at it. But then also there was the branch that was hitting it
Oh.
Yeah.
when they opened it.
Yeah, I don't
We'll hear
know.
the noise again later.
Hmm.
So-
That is that
Something-
is true.
Odd happens at that when they go to that the meeting. This is after the mailman and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Pew pew.
Yeah, they meet Dottie, and then
My girl Dottie.
as they're talking, Wanda's next to a new lady that hasn't been introduced yet. But also, did you look at in the Bewitched intro? There was a few characters that were animated.
Oh,
One was that Jones guy,
okay.
with Hubert, and there was Dottie might have been one. So they're the ones that are going to be continuous characters.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
assuming
guessing.
so. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about, right? So I'll say my bit, and I think you're gonna clear it up because I kind of don't remember. This is something I looked at.
Yeah.
But I don't really know. First of all, Dottie is Anya from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but that's fine. It's just a show. When she asks the other girl her name, she does the old
like she has to make it up.
like I have to make up a name.
Yeah.
Or do you know then, or you don't know? Because I looked something up, but I don't 100%
No.
know the wording.
This guy.
Well, that's because
I don't want to look up anything. I just want to get, and then he looks all this shit up.
I looked up two things.
Geraldine was her name.
I looked up two things, and the only reason why I had to look this other thing up is because I looked at the IMDb thing, right? And it says her name is this and someone else.
Fucking Jayson.
But
This
it's-
guy.
But maybe is it supposed to be obvious or not?
She clearly made it up on the spot.
No, but who this person is?
No?
She's a person from something else. So like
Oh.
another show, another movie or something. So you'll
I
find
didn't
out, I
know.
guess. I don't know.
Can we just skates next time?
I'm
do you
just
reckon,
sorry.
Bryce?
I just looked it up. Just because it said, I was like, why is it saying Geraldine and whoever this other name is, which I can't remember.
Don't say it.
It's a
whatever
small.
it is.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
No.
It's very small and minor. So we already know from the way that she answered, saying, Geraldine, that something's up with her already, all
Her
right?
name's Gerald.
So,
We suspected it. Now you're just cementing this idea.
but I don't know what.
Like Inception is implanting it. We should review that someday. Also, it goes to the neighborhood watch saying they think Vision's weird.
I'm fucking looking at it as well now.
He goes in. This is one of my favorite jokes in this. And then, as they're talking, first of all, he calls one of them a communist, and they pause, and they start losing. Does he call Jones the communist?
Nah.
No, it's the other guy. Yeah,
forgot his
the
name.
one who. Yeah.
Yeah.
guy that called him a computer.
Yes. And then he says, he's like, oh, do you want some gum? And he's offering him that. And he's like, oh, this is purely for mastication purposes.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, no, I didn't do that.
Glances around like, oh. That's cheeky.
That
man.
really got me. Then
Yes. He Sorry, you keep going, but he eats gum, right?
yeah, oh yeah, so that gets caught up in the cogs, which screws him, and as a cartoon.
Was there something to do with it being? This is a fucking stretch, but just because it was called Big Red and we're seeing red stuff, I thought Big Red was a drink. Was it called Big Red?
It was called
I
something.
wrote
They did
Big
say
Red.
the name. I didn't have the
I
subtitles on.
wrote down Big Red, so I'm pretty sure it's called that. But yeah,
So we go back after this. Dottie is saying something to Wanda, and the radio starts saying,
Speaking to one.
yeah, he's
Pretty much.
going, who's doing this to you, Wanda? Wanda, and keeps repeating it.
could you recognize the voice?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I just thought
I
I'd
was gonna
say
say,
that.
did you fucking look it
No,
up?
I have no idea. It could be absolutely no one for all I know. I don't
And
know.
I don't know if it's Wanda doing it, trying to shut that out so she can have her little world, but all of a sudden the radio blows up, and
Yeah.
then the glass in Dottie's hand blows up, which you see the red
Which
blood.
I think did she not break it, or does
No,
it
I think
blow
it
up?
blew. I think it blew up in her hand.
I don't. I
'Cause
just
she
know
goes,
that she got cut
who
from
is
it.
that?
Yeah, because Dottie was like so confused of like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Almost like, I don't know, like it's not kept to the script, so she's weird.
Not on script.
Like the Geraldine thing, they didn't expect them to become friends. And but then you have Dottie's thing where they're like, oh, I'm Geraldine, and she goes, and I'm irritated, which works like it flows like a show would, unless she's just really good at improvisation, whatever it is. Then we go to the art show.
Yeah, which they're at the back. He's late. He's drunk for some reason.
No, I think it's the cogs making him act like that.
Yeah, but he acts
seems
like a
to be
drunk,
under the
right?
influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the way he speaks. He does the old the spoonerism. Can't remember what the fucking word is.
Man, that was a tough one for him to do.
Yeah, the fucking
Cabinet of Mysteries, the Magnet of Mysteries, or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a tough one to do. Yeah, I thought he was funny, like it was entertaining, and it's just like one's a bumbling idiot and she's fixing all the problems as they do it, and she's got to think on her feet.
Because they're getting, each time they see the magic trick, they're getting scared that that's an actual thing.
Yeah, that's like weirdly enough, they don't want to arouse suspicion. They said it earlier, so they want their magic tricks to be dumb, like the cabinet thing. And they were like, was it too obvious?
Yeah.
That someone would be there, and then in the end, they actually do something that's really hard.
Yeah.
Which is actually the way you would do magic, where the best way to do it is show a trick, show how it's done, show a trick, show how it's done. Everyone goes, and they lull themselves into a false sense of security, and then you show them a crazy trick, and they go, what? And then you don't show them how it's done, and then they go, wait, no, but how did you? And it makes you like really think about it, right? Sorry, I'm going to talk a lot now. So Agnes's husband wasn't there, which is strange, but also, so all the other guys are there and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know her name, Mrs. Hart. Her husband's not there. The boss. She's sitting next to Agnes.
Oh, okay.
I just thought, I was like, why are they together?
Yeah.
Like, where are their husbands gone? So I don't. Maybe it's just a coincidence that.
Yeah, it could be because you already have the actor for the other husband.
Yeah, like why wouldn't he be there?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes it more weird that he's not there. The boss, but her husband that she's mentioned. She even says it in the thing. That's what made me think about it and look out for him. Because she goes, oh, why don't you get Ralph to jump up there and do something or something like that?
Make him disappear.
There's no fucking. Where is this Ralph?
You just jogged my memory too. before she goes, "There's the star of the show," to Wanda when she's looking at the helicopter, and Wanda goes, "What?"
Yeah.
And pulls up the rabbit and says, "Senor," I think it's Senor Scratchy.
Yeah, I think she does this a lot. I should have wrote some of them down, but she's doing little things like that as if I feel like Agnes is a part of something. Like she knows something, right? And I feel like Geraldine also knows something.
Yeah.
Like some of these people know something, and then there's people like Dottie that was like confused about the thing
Like it's
that
actual
doesn't know something.
Yeah.
And then there's the Hearts that don't know something.
Yeah.
They're confused. They don't know what's going on.
But before they went on, they said, "Oh, that's going to be a hard act to follow. You have Jones playing the piano."
Yeah.
And I did have a giggle when he's lifting up the piano and she turns it into like a still thing.
2D.
That was my grandma.
It's like, that's the thing. It's like, he's not fooled by that, wouldn't he? He's like, but I
No, 'cause
literally
that's
bought
my-
that
yeah,
piano.
that's my actual piano.
How the fuck did you do that?
Yeah.
Like now that's another trick to him. Because picking it up, it's like, oh, they picked up something heavy. But turning it into something else, to him, is like, wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. There was a couple of those little funny things of, they did the hook thing of him floating in the air.
And then he's saying Sherby. "Come here, Sherby." It's like, it's Hubie.
Yeah, or something like that. And I think it's just Herb.
Oh, that's
Yeah. The card trick thing was weird just because...
There was no fix to that, was there?
Yeah, and he also did the speed thing. Like how in front of everyone. I was like, wait, why wouldn't...
He was doing it on the computer.
Yeah, but no one was looking at him.
Yeah,
though.
that's true.
So, but this is like a trick in front of everyone. And you could tell, I knew, because you could see him put the King of Spades. He had it at the bottom as he was going, this one, this one, this one, this one. So you knew it was going to be the last card.
Yeah.
So I thought something was going to happen of it. But yeah, they just ended with that. Yeah, that was a weird trick. And then they put Geraldine in the fucking cabinet.
And she's confused as fuck when she comes out of there.
Yeah, so that's the only thing that throws me for a bit of a thing of, does she know? Does she know? Does she not know? Like, she made up her name, right?
Yeah. I thought she was going to say a joke like, "Oh, I was just outside or something." But she'd never reference it. She just looks around like she's surprised, then they clap.
Go on, Bryce. Why did you hate everything about
it? The one where he puts the hat through himself.
Oh, yeah.
And then she pulls out the mirrors, and one person goes, "Wait, is that how mirrors work?"
That's another one that's...
Is that how mirrors work? They think that they're going to get in trouble. Dottie gives them Performance of the Year.
Comedy
Performance of the year. And then, they end up back home. I was just speeding it up a bit. Sorry, Kirren.
Yeah.
They end up back home. She's pregnant, which... Like, so is there like a jump in time from that? Because it seems like just when no, it is just when they got, no, is it not? I don't know. I was actually going to do this thing when she's wearing her outfit. I'm not one to say, but it looked like, I thought she had like a bit of a bump before that.
Maybe.
So is that like a slow time
Could be
thing?
progressing it really fast.
Yeah,
like
and then like there's a
TV
time skip.
style.
And then they go outside for some reason.
So they hear a noise
No,
outside.
they hear the bump.
Yeah.
And then they go out there, and then some guy in a bee suit comes out of a manhole in the middle of the road.
And she says...
And then he snaps, looks at them.
Yeah.
She
Which
goes,
this could be the husband of Agnes.
No, he...
Could be.
Like,
Could be Ralphie.
Snaps looking straight at them.
Yeah. And
it's
then,
really creepy looking at them for a while.
which is like, it's like eerie, like, what the fuck? And then she says, no, they rewind back to where they were before.
Yeah.
And then...
So she knows who that is.
Didn't they kiss?
Does she? I mean...
Why else would she say no? Like, no, this is not how this goes.
Or like, she's like, I don't like that story. I don't like the fact that we go outside and that happens.
Nah.
Let's change let's
She
do it
knows
different.
who it is.
Or maybe she does. I don't know. I just looked at it as she's writing the story. She's going kind of. Or like
No, she
doing it
looks
from...
scared.
I mean, I don't know. This could all be... so, I mean, and then...
Maybe he keeps bugging her.
Shut the fuck up. So that's the end of the episode. So you can kind of do some theories.
It
But
zooms
like...
out again. It says the end. It zooms out.
Yeah. Do you think this could... There is a way that this is all in her head as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's literally watching old school movies and then I don't think it's as cool though, but I like the thing of it going through time of episodes of TV shows, black and white, and then they're hitting color ones, and then soon they'll be like, "I'll be there for you."
You probably didn't forget. And I'm going after you here. Vision never came back. He died completely. because they had to
Okay,
take that
yeah,
stone
that's also
out.
the one thing I
Okay.
wanted to ask. Where's
Yes.
Wanda?
I wrote, is
She's
Vision
like
dead?
distraught, really brutally, because
Yeah.
Vision's dead.
Well, the
That's
last
just-
thing we seen of her was her being angry at Thanos for killing Vision. And then she...
I don't know who you are.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Like, you killed Vision. He's like, I don't know who you are. Yeah, that's funny. So there's a lot of for the children in this.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a child in this whole fucking show yet.
Yeah.
I thought that was very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Are they... So...
Oh wait, change the color at the end. We didn't say that.
Oh, yeah, it changed the color and then it went to
Yep.
fucking thing.
High def.
Of like forcing the children thing, saying for the children, but then you would have kids around to try and make her want to have a kid. Like, are they forcing her to have a kid?
Like they're putting ideas in her head.
Yeah,
They
like
could
someone
be.
else is doing this.
They put the idea of the marriage in their head.
Yeah,
They
right.
don't.
So
Yeah.
then all of a sudden they're married.
Yeah.
And then they do all these things like to say for the children. I think at one stage they ask her about kids. I think Kitty, there's like, how many, do you have any kids? Or are you having kids or something?
Yeah.
So like to force her to have a kid for some reason. I don't know, to
Yeah.
use of powers. I don't know. Yeah. So
Well,
that's my...
She's stuck in a simulation, but the simulation is her mind and her perfect world, but it plays out a story, and then when she doesn't like that story, she rewinds it. So
Yeah.
I reckon that it's happened multiple times where bad things have happened. She's been able to rewind it and then keep playing through. Maybe. I don't know. Theories.
when I looked up the organizations, did you look up?
fucking looking up stuff.
I did. I found it myself, and it might actually
What organization?
it matched to a comic cover, so I know it is.
Wait.
There's a. It's somehow connected to Shield, but it is called Just Sword.
Okay.
And in the Wikipedia description, they said they deal with outer world stuff. So I reckon they're changing it for the show, and that's where the Hydra might come into it. The fact that because at this point, Hydra's taken over Shield completely.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering where they take that. And I also looked up which character might have bees.
Oh,
related.
that's a random thing to look up.
I don't. The
Did anything
abilities.
come up?
Not the
Yeah,
bees.
there's a guy called Swarm. But the ability's related. That guy's made of bees and he's like a skeleton covered in. Which this guy looked like he had a face.
I mean,
But it could be just they're
wouldn't know,
changing
yeah.
it a bit. So
Because that'd cost a lot to animate someone covered in bees.
yeah, there's something with the show. I reckon that's he's gonna pop up and be weird in the show. And that her little happy world's gonna start imploding. And
yeah.
she's obviously if she's causing it, she's hiding it from Vision.
Do you think? Or do you think? I mean, I can't see a world where he isn't. Like he's dead, right? So
Mhm.
how is he doing anything?
Maybe it's just the memory of him in her head.
So
If
this
that's
is
a
why.
thing.
But I mean, she's quite powerful. So maybe she has just created a thing of him. Or
Yeah.
is it someone else doing
Do you
it
think this is
to
real?
try and get her to do something?
Do you
They
think this is
they
real?
obviously want her to do something, right? Because otherwise, like,
It's all in her head.
what's the point of this happening at all if someone doesn't? They want something, right? So they want her to do something. Maybe the kid is the thing
Yeah,
to have a kid.
could be.
So they fucking made it out like Vision, like the person she cared about most is the one that's helping her have this kid, and then so she goes with it.
Mhm.
Or is there something else they want her to do? I don't know. I can't think of anything, but I'm interested to see what show. I'm gonna guess Brady Bunch next. Bang, out it. Nah, that's got to be later. I'm gonna
MASH.
Shut the fuck up.
It has to be all happy family shows. So Brady Bunch is a good one.
Yeah,
Game of
but I
Thrones.
feel like Brady
Simpsons.
Bunch has to be after she has like a kid or something, right?
Yeah.
I can just see Agnes being the middle one, the maid. I forgot her name, Alice.
Yeah.
And then because they're gonna have to do the intro, right? Because they did the intro to some of the other ones.
Mm.
I can just imagine like an intro, like WandaVision, and I got nothing.
I have to hold back a bit because I know they're starting to do some cool stuff in the Marvel universe. I don't want to say if it relates to this, but it could. Also, supposedly, this leads to Doctor Strange and the
yeah,
something of the multiverse of madness or something
Yeah.
like that.
She's rumored to
That's
be
the
in it.
next
Yeah,
Doctor Strange movie.
No, this is leading to that.
Yeah.
Are you okay, yeah. Well, she's supposed to be in that movie.
Yes.
That's
there you
all.
go.
That's all you know. I don't know.
So maybe she causes the multiverse to start happening.
Or maybe they're
She's
just
so
in
strong.
a multiverse. I don't know.
But yeah,
Right
it could be
now,
that
I
as
don't
well.
know.
Yep.
There's heaps of theories.
Anyway, we're
only
gonna
mine are
cover
right.
All right.
No ratings?
Oh yeah, ratings. Go.
7.
Don't fucking lie.
What?
We
We're
talked
gonna go
it
higher
up,
than
didn't we? We've encouraged it.
Yeah.
Do
The
you
theory,
like it
the
now?
theory
He's
things.
gone up
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
4.
There's- no.
We're gonna live in potential.
I
would have
I asked
fucking
him-
if it was anything less than like a 5, I would have fucking gone to town on it.
Okay.
But it's a 7.
Nice. It's hard to judge because it's such a different show.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Mine might sit around 7. I liked how I've watched so much dark shit lately, like dark shows, that watching this is completely different.
Yeah.
And there's nice...
I'd also go with 7 as well because of, but it's funner talking about it. I think as well. Like I think if it was just on and like you couldn't discuss it or there was no like so much backstory of Marvel stuff and more stuff coming that you know is coming, then it's kind of like, who really cares?
Mm.
But I think there's just so much.
Sounds like something I said.
I'd do
yeah.
7.5
No.
for the second one.
The second one was better than the first
Yeah.
one, I think.
More giggles.
Yeah.
And it had
7.
a plot developing with the beekeeper dude. Something's gonna happen there.
Gets you
Yep.
intrigued.
All right, thanks for listening and /watching. Give us what your rating is, and if do that. Like and subscribe. And
If you liked it, thumbs up it. If you didn't like it, thumbs down it.
no, don't thumbs up it. Nah, don't thumbs down.
Or you can if you want. It's
Yeah.
entirely up to you.
Bye.
Anything, comment.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We didn't say at all for the whole thing.
Good job. It's a family show.
You are being...
Don't call
I'm
me a
not- No, you're the.
No, I'm the
All right, let's finish.